Hey everyone, I'm Shan Stewart, your Cleveland top real estate agent. Today we're doing a fun comparison, Cleveland versus Detroit. Two Midwestern cities, both full of character, but with different vibes, costs, and opportunities. If you're thinking about relocating, investing, or just curious about which city might be the right fit for your next chapter, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. First, why compare Cleveland and Detroit? Both are in the industrial heartland region of the US. They share some common history. They've gone through transitions, and they still offer affordability compared to the national average. But what differs is how they're evolving, how the housing and lifestyle stacks up, and how they might align with your goals. Whether you're downsizing, relocating, or just looking for a change, now we'll look at 4 key areas: cost of living and housing, real estate market trends, lifestyle and amenities, and future development and opportunity. At the end, I'll help you think through which city might be the right fit for you. Let's talk dollars. According to cost of living comparisons, Detroit tends to be higher cost overall than Cleveland. For instance, one source puts Detroit's cost of living around 9.6% higher than Cleveland's. Another puts Cleveland about 14% cheaper than Detroit. On the housing front, in Cleveland, a recent median home sale price was about $135,000, up about 8% year over year. In Detroit, homes are selling at a median around $97,500, up 4.8% year over year. What does that tell us? Even though Detroit has a slightly lower median sale price in this data, the overall cost of living and housing affordability has nuance, neighborhoods, condition, taxes, etc. Cleveland is often cited as more reliably affordable across the board. That means if budget is your key driver, Cleveland might have an edge. Now, let's talk market momentum and real estate trends. In Cleveland, one write-up noted that Cleveland led the nation in median home price growth in March, rising to 10.3% year over year, even though its median price remained well below the national average. Also, forecasts show Cleveland's rental market remains strong, with rents expected to rise 3.2% in the final quarter of 2025. In Detroit, while the median price is lower, there are indicators of upward movement. One analysis projected home prices in Detroit could rise 3 to 6% in 2025. What this means: Cleveland is showing both affordability and strong price growth momentum, which could appeal to upsizing buyers or those wanting some upside in value. Detroit offers very low entry prices in many neighborhoods, potentially attractive for investors or buyers comfortable with more turnaround risk. Moving beyond numbers, let's talk about how life actually is in each city. In Cleveland, you'll find Lake Erie shoreline, a strong arts scene, hospitals and universities, and neighborhoods that vary from quiet suburbs to urban cores. Because living costs are a bit lower, you might get more value for your lifestyle budget, like dining out, cultural events, and access to nature. Some cost comparisons show utilities, groceries, transportation are slightly lower in Cleveland than Detroit. Now, in Detroit, there's big city vibe, major league sports, a skyline that's been revitalizing, and lots of history. For the right neighborhood, this can be exciting, but it may also mean more variability. Some areas are very strong and others need more rebuilding. Also, lifestyle costs like transportation, utilities, etc. may be a bit higher. Let's think about what's coming and how to align with your goals. For Cleveland, the future looks steady. Affordable housing, rising prices, but from a lower base, strong rental demand, and accessible lifestyle. If you're downsizing, relocating within the region, or looking for a manageable city with good amenities and value, Cleveland checks a lot of boxes. For Detroit, the story is more of potential plus risk. There could be greater value gains if you pick the right neighborhood and you're comfortable with a bit more uncertainty. If you're looking for investment possibilities or ready to embrace a city undergoing transformation, Detroit might appeal. Which city is right? Use this quick litmus test. If your priority is budget-friendly, predictable lifestyle, healthcare access, shorter commutes, then lean towards Cleveland. If you're more adventurous, willing to accept variability for possible upside, looking for a rising star neighborhood or investment angle, then consider Detroit. Thank you for trusting me to walk you through Cleveland versus Detroit today. If you're thinking of making a move, downsizing, relocating, or investing, and want more detail on neighborhoods, market data, or how this aligns with your goals, drop a comment below or reach out directly. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe for more insights, and I'll see you in the next one, where we'll explore another city or help you with smart real estate decisions. Until then, here's to finding the right city for your next chapter.